Welcome, everybody, to the Notorious OTB, brought to you by the Sports Gambling Podcast Network, folks. As always,
it's all good, baby. It was all a dream.
We used to read Blood Horse magazine. I got my Cuban links on.
Yes, Cuban B.
And I'm your host, Chase Sessoms, the Wolf of Oaklawn.
I'd rather be trapped than lazy. Don't care what they say, I'ma do what pays me.
It happens every year about this time. Weaklings act like they lost their mind. Alphas reclaim the neighborhood. Rob the sheep and all the wolves get good. If you want.
Yes. Welcome to the show. Joining me, as always, you might know him as the Michelangelo of the Crying Michael Jordan. He's your favorite capper's favorite capper. Ladies and gentlemen, Barry the Sniper Spears.
Hey, don't rub on that. You block that. You understand? That's alpaca. That's $25,000 alpaca. You block that shit. Right. You don't rub on. Put the club soda on there.
What's up, brother?
Not much, man. Not much at all. Sleepy Tuesday.
You know, Barry, one of my favorite things about you, Barry, let me tell you one of my favorite things about you is that some of these sound drops have never gotten old to you, because that's the same thing with me. Like, I laugh every single time. I laugh every time I think about this.
How can you not? That's hilarious.
It's impossible. Just the flying off on a wire. Anywho, Barry, what's good, man?
Not much, man. You know, staying cool. Kids back in school. You know?
Yeah.
It's a different life.
I was surprised I made it through the summer, but I did it. Damn it. We put him on that. We didn't put him on that bus, but my wife took him to school that day yesterday, so I'm good to go now. Barry, it's Tuesday.
Yeah.
And on Tuesday, what do? We dream big. That's right. It's time for Tuesday long shots. Today we're gonna be looking at the Horseshoe Indy card, which Barry and I have gone through from the rooter to the tutor to find our very best plays at the highest odds to give to you, the people. That is Horseshoe Indy today, the 12th of post time for this card is going to be 2:10 p.m. Eastern. It's going to be 1:10 p.m. God's time, 11:10 a.m. Pacific time out of the Pacific Coast. And these are, like I said, long shots. Let's get after it. Barry, I kick it off today. It's got so many applications. I am in race 5, the 8.3 furlong, aka 1 mile, 70-yard optional claimer on the dirt. And this is not the kind of horse that I typically like to bet, but I kind of like this one in this spot. My long shot is the number 7 here, King Ice, who I just scratched out. Look at that. Look at that, Barry. What am I doing here? What is anyone doing here? All right, I've got the 7 King Ice. If you look at what this horse was running this time last year, and then you consider that the horse has had 3 straight starts, that you kind of just draw a line, and it still improved its figures in those, in those starts that you could draw a line through. And Garcia trains this one. He puts up Santos Sanger for this race. The other element to this, outside of the the dirtied up form, is I like the pace setup here. I do think this one melts, and that this horse could be picking them up and putting them down in the stretch. You also have a horse for course with King Ice, because he's won all 6 of his 12 career starts here at Indianapolis. So at the price of 20-1 on the morning line, with no reason to see it getting much smaller than that, I say hell yeah, fuck yeah, give me King Ice 20-1 to the hoop, and hopefully.
I love Duncan, guy. What are you talking about?
There we go. Barry, did you have any thoughts on this? And I feel like we got a team double brewing up here.
If we hit this double, it's going to be monstrous, extraordinary.
Truth.
Breaking the bank even. But King Ice has a shot. I mean, we're fishing for long shots, so they're not like as solid as we probably would like as far as form and everything else, but they're in the race. We got a shot, my man.
That's what I'm talking about. Barry, as we alluded to, your play comes out of the very next race, Horseshoe Indy. We're going 8 furlongs on the turf. We got a maiden claimer, $20,000. What are you doing here? What's our ice cold team double?
Yeah, this race is really interesting. from the standpoint that the way outside is where a lot of the betting is going to come, and a lot of the money is going to go on Fletcher Bay, the 10, who was claimed last time by Cipriano Contreras at this same level, and then is running back at the same level, which I personally don't think is like the greatest of things, especially being on the way outside, beaten favorite, probably going to be favored again. I try to avoid types like this. Same thing with Napoli Joe. Same sort of deal. Drops down to this level after a maiden special weight run at Indy and didn't really do much. They take the blinkers off. Maybe that'll help. But I mean, honestly, the horses run the same kind of race every single time. So that leads me to my selection, which is number 9. I guess you say it TCAC, right?
I'm sure.
This horse was running at Turfway, in December, and then came back in February. And I don't think this horse really likes the dirt or the synthetic. Prior to that, the horse had 3 starts on the turf, going a mile and one at a mile and 16th. All good races at the maiden special weight level. And I think that might be something of an edge here in this race. Getting Lasix for the second time, sources out of Yoshida, they should like the turf, which I think they do. If you look at those races back last year in October, September, and August, the company was way tougher. And I think this horse is going to be a little bit more forwardly placed than he was in that race, putting this horse in a position to take over and win. I mean, these kind of races are a little bit all over the place. I think that the speed is going to be there, and just need a nice trip. Mario Gutierrez, giving him a shot. He's come out to the Midwest to see what he can do, and I think he can here. So we're going with number 9, TCAC, to the hoop. Let's go.
All right, Barry, you're going to follow some, you're going to get a peek into how my mind works here. We're talking about TCAC. You mentioned Mario Gutierrez, which leads me to thinking of Super Mario Brothers, which then for some reason makes me think of Phil Mickelson's gigantic calves, and how I think whenever he thought he might be going to prison for insider trading, he's just like, I'm going to vertical leap out of this bitch.
Well, he'll be able to kick somebody real hard. Or jump.
He'll just box jump it. That's how he'll get up and down.
He's got to do something, because I don't think he's a fighter. Just off instinct, I don't think he's a fighter.
I don't know. I know for one thing, he's a gambler.
There was a gambling incident, and I need.
Oh yeah.
There we go. All right, Barry, how do you feel about wrapping up picks?
I don't know how I feel about that today, but I think we might have to.
Hey. How do you feel about wrapping up picks?
I think we must.
Is mandatory. Here we go. I'll lead it off. My Tuesday long shot for Horseshoe Indy. Race 5, the number 7, King Ice, 20-1 on the morning line. From a short king to another king. Let's get this done, King Ice. Barry. Yeah, I'm. Did you not acknowledge Short King Week, which is so great? It's from 5.5 to 5.9.
Yeah.
Yeah, in May.
I mean, typically I would not, because I can't see that far down. But I'll take your word for it.
That is not being an advocate, Barry. That's not.
I'm a champion for the Short Kings. I got your backs.
Thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you for being an advocate.
Yeah, so we're going with race number 6 today at Horseshoe Indy. Number 9, TCAC, to the hoop, 20-1. Hopefully get more than that. I don't know. Someone's telling me this horse might get bet a little bit, but we'll see.
We'll see indeed. Well, Barry, that's it for today. We'll be back tomorrow. Same Wolf and Sniper time, same Wolf and Sniper place, I guess. Bright and early, 9 a.m., 8 God's time. We'll be talking best bets at Saratoga, so check that out. Check out everything we do. Make sure to subscribe.
Check out our video.
We got a short. I'm going to be loading it to YouTube at some point. I will get it up, I promise. But yeah, check that out. That's gonna do it. Let's find something to ride out on, Barry. Oh, you know what it's been a long time for? I'll tell you what it's been a long time for.
Just let go.